Whoa. Oh, hello. Hello. Welcome to the swamp. How is everybody doing? Hello, Equita. Hello, Audra. And hello, Emma. I. Why didn't your sound play? Give me one moment. I don't know why your sound did not play. Just give me uno momento. It should play now. Who the fuck knows? I don't know why your sound isn't playing. Let me test another. Let me try the other sound effects work. Emma, yours, I couldn't tell you why yours isn't working. What do we think? What do we think? Do we like what's going on? Do we like the swamp? Do we like the bog? How do we feel about the ambiance? I need your feedback, everybody. You know I'm addicted to feedback. I need to know. What do you think, chat? Hello, Audra. How are you feeling today? I heard that you were not doing well. I remember. You're feeling a lot better. Emma says, looking forward to seeing your stream break in new and exciting ways, Emma said. Yes, I think that's just what's going to happen. I mean, the green screen is not perfect. I need you to know I have a lamp up here, and I have a lamp with no shade over there, and it's like it's a little bright. But, it's also this works. Welcome to the swamp. Do we like the swamp ambient sounds? Do we like the background sounds? Audra says, I'm still not doing well, but I'm getting better. I got meds now to deal with it. That's good. That's very good. I've noticed something this morning. I don't mean to be TMI, but today I am pissing a lot. I don't know why, so there might be like a few bathroom breaks. I have to go pee. Sorry. It's just living with POTS. Is like sometimes you'll pee a lot. You know what I really like? You know what took me forever? To get like the holes on the back of my chair, not to create like a weird like horror green screen situation. It just looks good. It just looks good. I've tried so hard to get it to work, and all my work paid off. So, checking the title, we're talking about fan fiction. Now, I've written fan fiction since I was like a child. I mean, fan fiction isn't something you should like be afraid of or ashamed to admit that you write. I'm honestly very like, it honestly makes me uncomfortable how many like queer young adults are afraid to mention that they write fan fiction, especially when that fan fiction has to do with queer relationships, even among other queer people, because they're like, oh, they think fan fiction is this cringy thing, or they're embarrassed of it. And it's like, why are you embarrassed? Why? Okay, you know what? Riddle me this. Why is it not embarrassing to be on Twitter, to be like, oh, I find this lady super hot, she's got fat ass cheeks, I love this lady, but it's embarrassing to admit that you write like romance, like queer romance fan fiction? Equita says, fan fiction was one of the main things that helped me figure out I was queer, though I didn't guess right the first time, lol. For me, fan fiction, would y'all believe me if I told you that the first fan fiction I ever wrote was a heterosexual fan fiction between Counselor Deanna Troy and Lieutenant Commander Worf? Listen, they were supposed to be together. At the end of the show, they were supposed to be together, but instead, for some reason, they were like, Troy likes Riker for some reason, even though they were already broken up by the beginning of the fucking TV show. Emma says Michael Dorn wanted to work on DS9. But it's also just like, I don't understand, right, why they couldn't just be like, oh, they're in a long-distance relationship. Like, long-distance relationships haven't existed for, like, the longest time. Even before the internet, they have existed. Arja says, I wrote borderline lesbian romance kink fluff at one point. I mean borderline lesbian. Like, it's kind of gay, but like, early into transition. One of my best stories, Dragon Age, in fact. I'm sad that I got the writer's block these days. Now, I only write Star Trek fanfiction. Only Star Trek fanfiction. I have never delved outside of Star Trek. It's just like Star Trek, it's like primordial. It's the original fanfiction. It's the original fandom, you know? I can't escape it. And I mean, like, you will find anything you want in Star Trek fandom. Like, any fanfic, because it's been going on since like the fucking 60s. You'll find anything. You won't find this level of shit in like a new TV show. I can find a fucking fanfiction from like before the internet even existed, written and posted on AO3 as for archival purposes. Emma says they couldn't have got like Deanna to rock up with Lawaxana. Maybe I know that like, who was the lady who played Counselor Troy? What's her name? Marina Sirtis. Maybe Marina Sirtis was too caught up in trying to conquer the galaxy in Mass Effect 1. She was like, I can't get married to Worf, I'm too busy. Equita says, Paz wants me to tell you that Fair disappointed in your Het fanfic. I'll have you know that I have not written a Het fanfic since. All of my fic is, Woolawoo. How are you supposed to say WLW? Do you say it woolawoo? I say it woolawoo. Because it's like, how is he supposed to say? Are you supposed to say WLW? Like, what? That's too many syllables. Too many fucking syllables. Okay. Okay, hold up. W-L-W. So that is 7 syllables, right? Lesbian is 3. All I'm saying. Audra says it's kind of gay, but I didn't finish the story, so I didn't get to, the actual romantic part. I only got to the tension so tight you could cut it with a knife part. I hate you, Audra. Finish your story, bitch. Let me tell you, there is a fan fiction. I need to cry. I need to bitch and complain. So, I saw a fan fiction on, like, AO3. And it was a Skyrim fan fiction. And usually, Skyrim fan fictions are, like, pretty good sometimes. Like, they're touch and go. It's like every fan fiction. But this one had a really, really interesting concept. And that was that the lead, the Dragonborn, was just like an alchemist, and she was just kind of pudgy. She was just like a lady that wasn't like looking to be the Dragonborn at all. So everybody has to take care of her, like protect her while she does her Dragonborn shit. And I thought that was really interesting. But the focus of the story isn't also on that. It's mostly on the fact that she has like this romance with like Legate Ricka, from the Imperial Legionary. And the thing is, there's like over 50,000, wait, hold up, like several chapters, over 100,000 words written, right? And I was super involved in this story, and it kept building up. There was so much tension. And then I got to the end, like where the writer stopped, and I saw that it wasn't finished. But I thought, oh, this is really long. I'm sure they got to the part where they fucked or whatever, right? No, they never even kissed. This writer hasn't wrote over 100,000 words of their freaking Skyrim novella and did not have their leads kiss. I'm so mad. Like, there were several scenes where they almost kissed but then didn't. It's so annoying. Oh! Audra, finish your fucking... I'm blaming you, personally, for this one Skyrim fanfic that I really liked. Echoda says, and also they are outraged by that specific ship. Why? What is wrong with Worf and Counselor Troy? Counselor Troy is the only person in Alexander's life that actually gives a fuck about him. He's the only person, like, Counselor Troy is the only person taking care of Worf's child. She's the only parent in his life. Like, Worf didn't take care of Alexander at all. It was all Counselor Troy. And Counselor Troy totally wanted to fuck Worf. You can't convince me. That was literally what the writers wanted you to think. Equita says, man, fanfic writers are really into slow burn. Spelled like slow burn. Now, I really like slow burns. Like, my favorite novel of all time is a slow burn romance. The thing is, it's like, it justifies its slow burningness. Like, it's set in a homophobic, like, setting. They can't get around it, and they're both, like, the main character is, like, not even aware that she's, like, being super gay. She's like, but then she's also like, does this bitch even like me? She justifies it. They justify the tension. But in so many fan fictions, they don't justify the tension at all. Like, why are these people not kissing? Why are they just like they're hovering around each other's faces, like, ooh, ooh, and then waiting for somebody to interrupt them, you know, like, oh. Emma says, it really fucked up Alexander as well. And, like, Kalar was cool as fuck. And have you noticed that, like, if you're watching Star Trek The Next Generation, Alexander will bring up his mother a lot, and it'll be like, oh, Alexander doesn't want to do Klingon shit, and his mom said that he didn't have to do Klingon shit, and that's very important because she was half Klingon. So that means that, like, Alexander is basically being forced into this culture that he doesn't even like by his dad. And then when you go to Deep Space Nine, his son is like, he fucking hates Worf. He fucking hates him. He's like, this dude sucks. I don't want him in my life. Audra says, I love that She-Ra basically had a lesbian fanfiction level ending. That was really friggin' poggers. Listen, Star Trek Voyager did that shit yonks ago, but we won't go into that. Star Trek Voyager's finale will be discussed on the stream once the Discord finishes watching Star Trek Voyager. Equita says, I don't know, Addie. I haven't watched the show. Yell at Paz. Paz, you're a little bitch ass. Why are you using Equita as, like, the third party? Get on Twitch yourself and defend yourself, Paz. Equita says, Paz is now mad at me for not bullying them? How dare you not bully me? I want to be bullied. But yes, like, on the topic of fan fiction, it's very distressing that, like, so many young queers are very open to, like, discussing so many aspects of their sexuality, but they will not admit to the fact that they write queer romance or just queer erotica even in fan fiction, because a lot of people have this stigma attached to fandom. Like, I have friends that know I write fan fiction that outright refuse to read fan fiction because they're uncomfortable with it, and you're like, why? Why are you uncomfortable with fan fiction, buddy? You wanna explain that? If I wrote this as, like, a non-fan fiction story, would you read it? You probably would. And there's also, hold up, I need to show y'all something. What the fuck are these? These are books, right? That you can buy. Tons of people read these books. Do you know what these are? This is considered, like, Star Trek's beta canon. They are books that are written by, like, authors that this company, like, asks to write Star Trek stories for them. And this is totally accepted as, like, a form of literature that you can read, and nobody will really judge you for being interested in Star Trek pocket novels, really. to the same level as being into Star Trek fan fiction. But the thing is, you motherfuckers, this shit is fan fiction, you stupid dumbos. This is fan fiction. Explain to me how this is not fan fiction. Because it's licensed? No, this shit is fan fiction. I could argue that almost everything written after Gene Roddenberry's death is fan fiction. How is it not? Gene Roddenberry is fucking dead. What is the thing that delineates regular work from, quote, fan fiction when it is like this? Well, why is this not considered fan fiction when it quite literally is? Let me read you the back of this bitch, okay? Because this is very fanficky. Gamma Zeradian, a peaceful Federation research colony that becomes the third Federation world to suffer a brutal attack at the hands of a mysterious alien fleet. With Lieutenant Uhura gone on an important mission of her own, Captain Kirk and the USS Enterprise are dispatched to investigate the attacks, only to find the planets completely devastated. When another nearby colony is attacked, the USS Enterprise is ready and encounters a fleet of quick, small, and deadly ships. Though Kirk and his crew manage to turn the raiders away, the USS Enterprise is severely damaged and the aliens escape. As Kirk and his crew prepare for their next encounter with the raiders, Mr. Spock makes a startling discovery about the purpose behind the alien attacks. A purpose that, if realized, could have deadly consequences for the Federation and the USS Enterprise. What is the major difference between novels like this and fan fiction? I want chat, I want you to think about that. What is the major difference between novels like this and fan fiction that you find on archiveofourown.com? Tell me. I really want to see what you think. Emma says the Virgin Trek with canon rules versus the Chad Doctor Who with everything and nothing as canon. But you see, that shit makes sense within the story though. Like your canon, Star Trek canon makes sense. Like even fan fiction communities have set canons. Canon is not a bad thing. I hate this attitude from the Doctor Who fandom that having a canon is a bad thing. No, canon is totally fine. The issue isn't with canon, it is with copyright. Copyright is the worst fucking thing to ever happen to art, ever. Fuck copyright, suck my left one, copyright. Emma says, half the writers of Doctor Who, when it came back, were people who wrote licensed books. Russell T Davies literally wrote fanfiction in the 80s that has been made into a big finish this year because he found it recently. Howie says, I think the thing about licensed book is that they have a perceived level of base quality because of the barrier to entry. Well, there's also the fact that I have read dozens of these books. Dozens. I literally have a whole box full of them downstairs. And let me tell you, not a single one of these books is queer. And that is, in my opinion, the major difference between officially licensed fan fiction in the form of pocketbooks such as these and fan fiction that you find online. The majority of fan fiction that you find online has its focus is primarily with a queer lens. And that is, has always been the historical truth about fan fiction. Fan fiction started in the 60s with Star Trek, with a bunch of women writing gay fan fiction about Spock and Kirk. That's what they're called, Spock. I said that as a fuck up, but then I was like, wait, that is actually their ship name, so it wasn't a fuck up. But yeah, there is a perceived level of quality that comes from these books. I agree, I am more interested in Star Trek pocket novels as a form of, the word I'm looking for. Like, I like reading these books a lot, but I don't like reading fan fiction as much as I like reading these books. Hello, Amanda, Amanda. How are you, Amanda? How was life? And I think the reason why I like these books more than fan fiction is that also fan fiction is really, really focused on romance generally. And these books are much more interested in like the concept, like, oh, the raiders that are like invading this colony or whatever. And I find that really interesting. But sometimes I just want to read some people gushing over Seven of Nine and how super duper hot she is. Because I agree. We are on the same page. Howie says, I am not saying the perception is good or right, by the way. It's just how it be. Don't worry, Howie. I understand. Like, a lot of people have this perception that these officially licensed books are better. And let me tell you, a lot of these books suck. Oh my god, look, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Articles of the Federation. Look. Now, I read this book in high school, and I'm just going to read to you just like the basic plot summary that they have on the back of the book. This book is boring. It is so bad. It's called Star Trek: The Articles of the Federation. I literally have 2 copies of it because my mom bought it for me twice, not realizing that I already had it. It's bad. It's boring. After the resignation of Min Zeif following the Tezwa affair, Nan Bako of Cestus III has won the hotly contested election to become Federation president, only to find herself confronting a variety of crises, including the precarious state of the Romulan Empire, the approach of a Reman refugee ship, a troublesome Federation council, and a diplomatic disaster. Gang, this story is a story about bureaucracy and being the president. It is so goddamn boring. It is so boring. Paz, let me tell you, you can't even analyze it on a critical level to determine whether or not it's racist or not because it is that goddamn boring. I did not get that far into it, and I was like, holy shit. I don't care about these offices. I don't care about these meetings. Can you please, for the love of God, write a story that is interesting, please? Emma says, fan fiction is a mixed bag, but then sometimes you get licensed books from people like Gareth Roberts, LMAO. The thing about fan fiction, is like, anybody can write it. So there isn't like a standard in terms of writing quality, like grammar and shit like that. Like, you'll get into a fan fiction, you'll be super into it, and then you'll get to the erotic scene, and she's like, the writer is like, she licked her wet mouth, and you're like, oh god, why did you write that? And then you can't continue reading the fan fiction because they just literally destroyed your entire being. Paz is finally done making dinner and rushed here so I can say I wrote my high school final exam about a Robin Hood queer fan fiction which has 2 entire sex scenes. Paz, hello.
I shall die.
How are you? How is Denmark? And tell me about this fan fiction. Are the sex scenes written well, or are they horrific? Aguda says, can I take it a step further and say that it's even okay to read and like some pretty bad fanfiction? I agree. I love some pretty bad fanfiction too. Because, like, I read a lot of fanfiction by pretty awkward authors, and I had a great time. I don't see why that's bad. Oh, I write fanfiction, and I am an awful writer. But for some reason, people like what I write. Do you know why? Because I write for ships that have like very active communities, but like nobody knows about them. For example, I write a lot of Janeway/Torres fan fiction, and people seem to like that. Like, my biggest fan fiction has over 700 hits, and I really like that because it's like, but my OC Let me tell you, my OC does not get any love. I'm trying so hard, but it's also like I feel like I want to ask the chat, since I know a lot of you write fan fiction, do you find it harder to write for OCs than you do writing for like characters that, you know, are already in the show? Like for example, I can write about Captain Janeway for like 50,000 words in like 2 minutes. I can get that done easy. But if I'm writing about my OC, I'm like, she mm, she's anxious, and she thinks girls are pretty. The end. Howie says, when I was a teenager, I played a forum-based role-playing game based around the politics of Star Wars. So yeah, that's me. Well, I would typically like enjoy that sort of stuff in a book. It is just that it was fucking boring. The politics was not interesting. It was not about anything that I really give a fuck about in the Star Trek universe. I do not care about Romulans. Romulans are boring. I don't care. They have always been underwritten. They've always been super fucking vague. And I don't like the Captain Picard films other than the one where he's fighting the Borg, because I like the Borg Queen. I think the Borg Queen is like unironically one of the coolest characters in Star Trek. I don't like the Romulans. I think they're boring. They're literally just, ooh, we're evil and sneaky, you know? Amanda says, true, but fan fiction is almost always from the heart. Like, if you're writing fan fiction for free, it's because you're invested in the world. Right. That is something I really, really enjoy about fan fiction, and that is to say about a lot of fiction, is that you can tell that the author really cares about these stories. And it's like, you know, why would you write something that is over 100,000 words unless you give a fuck about it and you're not getting paid for it or anything? Like, sure, there's validation that you get from people being like, oh, I like this shit. But like, a lot of people just want to get that shit off their chest. They just want to admit it, that they like writing about faggots in space. Like me. That's me. Paz says, also, COVID is officially over. So, in Denmark. Denmark has gotten rid of all of its COVID restrictions because that's a totally sane country. So no more vaccines, no more tests, and a lot of people who just pretend we're not in our worst wave yet. I know it's very scary. I worry about you and Equita like every day. I'm like, what if the bitches get COVID? What if the Danishes get COVID? Then I can't eat any pastries anymore. It's so... What if they get COVID? It's just... I can't think about it. Paz says, okay, so the fan fiction is like Robin Hood is a trans dude, and his dead name is Maid Marian. And it's very good, and the author is turning the fanfiction short story into a full book. Yes, let's go! And I want it so bad. Also, the sex scenes serve to like explore Robin Hood's transness and the protagonist's own queerness. Interesting. Oh, I have a hard time writing fanfiction in general, but also I have a hard time writing about OCs because, oof, I know what their concept is, but I don't know their personality. The thing is, I know personalities, but I'm like, I struggle so hard with motivation. Do you know why? Because I have no motivations for anything. I can't, they always say, write what you know, and I can't write something I don't know. I don't know what it is to have motivation. Howie says, I wonder if 50 Shades hurt the perception of fan fiction. I think 50 Shades didn't really hurt the perception of fan fiction because those perceptions existed already on the internet, and just in general, people treated fan fiction with disdain, mostly because fan fiction was seen as like, you know, it's a queer thing, and we don't like the queers. Excuse me. Amanda says, pre-existing characters have predefined things about them, but OCs are all up to you. which is both a blessing and a curse sometimes. Amanda, you say that. You say that, like, characters have predefined values. If you've read fan fiction, I wish people knew what those motherfucking predefined values were. It is so annoying reading a fan fiction by an author who you fucking know just doesn't get the characters, like, at all. Oh, it's so annoying. And you want to leave like a bitchy comment, like Captain Janeway wouldn't act like this at all, but you also don't want to be a bitch, you know? Emma says, I hate that they got rid of the Romulan on the Defiant, because that would have been a great opportunity to like world build about Romulans instead of treating them as like a group of evil racist people. But whatever, I guess that's the world we live in. Emma says, we could have gotten some more depth to them, but no, they couldn't figure out what to do with her. And Star Trek Picard is sort of going into the whole Romulan thing as well, and I don't like it. I just think Romulans are so boring. Get a new alien species. Like, the last time we introduced like a big alien species that everyone was scared of was the Borg. That's kind of... oof. Equita says, I actually find it easier to write about OCs, but unfortunately, that's because my OCs are just me. I do think that gets boring for others fast. Listen, all of my OCs are like, there's some parts of me in them, but like, they're not like me at all. I usually write about like short girls who are highly anxious, who can't express themselves. I'm not like that. I am tall, and I will tell you if you're a hottie. You know, like, I just like stories about anxious girls who can't admit the fact that they're faggots, you know, like me. That used to be me. When I was in high school and, like, middle school, I could never admit to the fact that I was, you know, just a little gremlin dyke girl who wanted to kiss everybody, you know? Every girl. Pez says, wait, fuck, time for me to pull out my exam paper to make some quotes from the Robin Hood fanfiction. This is so weird, but like, my favorite description of sex, like in literature, is very vague. And since like that, I've really hated overly descriptive passages about sex in anything, because I'm like, a metaphor is so much better, you know? Pez says the protag is deaf. Oh, yes! And the author does a lot of service. Speech was touch, and sight was without sound after the illness. A pulse of air stirring my hackles. A glimmer of light playing over his mouth. My ears heard nothing, but the rest of my body learned new languages. Audra says, I have a hard time writing fanfiction, so I usually stick to original stories. I like to create my own canon universe full of short and long stories that somehow tie together at some point. See, like, I'm the opposite. I like writing fanfiction because I don't have to do any world building. I don't need to do any of that shit. Someone has already done it for me. And, I'm being ordered a drink. Oh my god, okay, I'll drink. One. 2. 3. 4. Paz says, I had to get myself down to 100k because I had gone over. Oh, listen, everybody. If you want to change the background image, the image that I am within, if you want to change what the green screen is, all you have to do is pay $10 and post the link, and I will try to do it with the best of my ability. Emma says, with the Borg being last scary alien, I feel like they kind of made the galaxy feel smaller. Because both the Gamma and Delta Quadrant have been seen to a small extent, and we saw the big powers in each one. But we didn't, though. Like, not really? I mean, in Voyager, it is very clear that Captain Janeway is not getting a very clear perspective of the Delta Quadrant whatsoever. I mean, after like the third season, Neelix loses his ability to like guide them around where they're going. And I think the only major power really that is given any focus of in Voyager is the Borg. But that's because it's sort of hard to avoid the Borg and like having 7 of 9 on the boat. And also, the Borg just gives like 7 of 9 an ability to just be super like sapphic with everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find a video really quickly. Maybe not. Maybe not. I cannot find it. Sad. I thought it was in my video folders. It is no longer there. I must have deleted it. I'm sorry. But there's like the scene that is like sort of late in Star Trek Voyager where 7 is like interacting with the Borg Queen, and it is so weird, so homoerotic, and you're like, what is up with the Borg Queen? Pez says, Astrid, like, time to figure out the wind patterns off the coast of this continent. What? Oh my gosh. Equita says, I've been working on this huge tabletop RPG campaign for like 3 months, and I went way overboard on the world building. I mean, I wish I had your brain. I used to be really good at world building like when I was little, but like not anymore. I can only think of people and how to interact with people. You know what is really annoying me, gang? This over here with the green screen. I might do this thing where I crop the camera below this, but I'm worried about doing that because I don't know. Does this bother anybody else over here? Oh, it annoys me. Okay. It's like everything else is so good except for that part, you know? Emma says there really hasn't been a series around exploration for a while because the serialized obsession of New Trek. I think serialization obsession isn't really unique to New Trek. It's just the trend of TV at the moment. Almost everything is serialized, which is really annoying. Audra says, world building for me is, I go to a park, go on a walk, breathe some outside air, and I start daydreaming. And the next thing I know, I'm somehow, this basic idea for a story turns into a memory of someone's entire life that just pops into my head. And then I get lost out in the middle of nowhere because my brain is walking on autopilot because I've long since left the steering wheel behind. For me, that daydreaming just turns into like interactions between 2 characters. Oh my god, you have no idea how many times I've thought about 7 making out with my OC. It's just in my mind all the time. That says she did plate tectonics, referring to Equita. Oh my god, and fucking ocean depth, like a weirdo nerd. Astrid, baby, why are you doing this, honey? Why are you doing this? What? When is this going to come up in the campaign? Is somebody going to be like, hey, how deep is this ocean here? And you're going to be like, actually, I know exactly how deep the ocean is here. Oh, hello, Chloe. Hello. Welcome. Yes, welcome to the bog. Ekota says, that's not hyperbole. I might be going insane. Buddy, you know, like a lot of the time when like a media property such as like Star Wars does this thing, it's like a group of people who come up with all of this. It's not like one quirked up little Danish bitch coming up with all of the details, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to take care of yourself, that's all I'm saying. Equita says, it's called a hyperfixation, Eddie. True. And I should not judge anybody for hyperfixations when I literally ruined my body for one. So. Amanda says, oh my god, I just turned up the volume and I noticed the swamp sounds. I like it. By the way, your title still says Surprise Sunday? What? What about now? What about now? Refresh it? What does it say now? Please? Please say I didn't fuck up. Please. I'm scared. Harold. It's saying Splitgate for me. Oh, fuck me up the ass. That's because I forgot to change that. Give me 1 second. Now it should be fixed. Look, is it fixed? Everything should be fixed. It says Swamp Hour. Okay, where the fuck is Harold? Harold. Harold is just a little. He's a little hungover. He's had a rough couple of days. So let's switch to Harold's realm. I haven't set up the sound effects for this one yet. Oh, we're in Harold's Enigma. Oh, holy shit, today he's being ate up by the green screen. I have no idea why. He was totally fine. He was totally fine for a while. Oh my god, poor Harold. I mean, it kind of fits, because he is part of the void. He is Celestial Harold, exactly how he...
Chloe says, when Star Wars has happened, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, did you ever meet a Jedi? Fuck Jedis. I've kicked a few Jedis in the cock and balls. They're kind of the worst. They're sort of the worst. Explain to me how a Jedi is any better than an Imperialist soldier. You can't? They're the worst. Space cops, exactly, Paz, exactly.
I wonder how would it, like, does it change dependent on, like, his background? No, look! Sun Herald. Amazing. That is truly amazing. I don't know why that is. It was, because y'all saw it, the images I posted, like, they were totally fine. Harold was not getting keyed out. I guess maybe I changed something. Who knows? Pat says, sun-kissed Harold. True. Look, Harold in the swamp. He becomes the swamp. Hello, Nix. Hello, welcome to the Swamp Hour. We're having fun with the green screen. Chloe says, Egyptian god Harold. Yes, Harold, he is one with the void. His tummy doesn't really get keyed out that bad, but his back becomes one with the swamp. That is just Toad camouflage. He's just really good at camouflaging himself, you know? Pat says, maybe it's just lighting being different, and so making Harold's green closer to the green screen. That is probably likely. I mean, the lighting in my room is extremely variable because of the fucking sun. But eventually that won't be a problem. Eventually I will have the correct curtains up and blocking out the sunlight. And I'll be able to just, you know, control the lighting situation in my bedroom a lot more tighter. Chloe says, if you make the light slightly blue, it might help. How would I do that? I need you to know these are light bulbs, like just lamps. I'm not using like regular... Do I look like I have a stage over here? No. This is my bedroom. You're in my bedroom, aka the swamp. Pez says, Addie, you need e-boy lights. I'm worried about e-boy lights with the green screen because it's like, if I change the color of the lights, will the chroma key have a meltdown? I feel like it would. Chloe says, I thought you said I had a ring light. Not yet. That is on the list of things my mom is buying. Audra says, what are e-boy lights? E-boy lights are LED light strips that you put on the top of your walls near your ceiling. Light your whole bedroom. I don't like them because you always have like one corner of the room where it's like, there's the black cord, you know? Unless you're really good at like having shit on the wall that conceals it, but that's like fucking impossible. Like, it's ugly. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. That is my opinion. LED lights on your ceiling are ugly. Just get like, I know this is very expensive, but if you are genuinely considering having colored lights that are variable within your bedroom or any area, I know that Philips, they make these lights called Hue lights, I believe, that you can control with your phone. And a lot of streamers use them because you can also control them with the Stream Deck. And I was considering buying one, but I never got around to it. Tess says, E-boy lights make it look like you are cool and growing weed in your room. But in actuality, you are just a racist gamer on TikTok. Exactly. You are nobody. You are not cool. You know what really made me like lose my mind is like people during the pandemic, especially like these teenage girls, were like cooing over these like boys who were total womanizers apparently. I'm like, who are they womanizing? In a pandemic, who are they womanizing? During lockdown? Their mom? Like, what's going on? Explain to me how these people are renowned for fucking in the middle of a pandemic. Matt says they're sisters? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, we only have 10 minutes, so let's quickly get into this Girl Scout story because it's literally so bizarre. It's really weird. So I saw it on Twitter. Let me bring up. Why did it do this? This is not what I asked it to do. Why did it bring up my chat window? I swear to God. Okay, here we go. This is not how I had it set up yesterday, but like here is this news story. If you'll see it here. And it says Girl Scout cookie sellers are being harassed and yelled at by adults. Huh? Girl Scout cookie season is upon us, but Girl Scouts and the women who lead their troops during cookie seasons say that the organization's tradition to face-to-face sales is increasingly accompanied by customer harassment. And I mean, like, well, I can sort of see the logic behind it. I mean, like, it's a pandemic and these, like, teenage girls are, like, running at you trying to sell cookies and you're like, holy shit, there's a fucking pandemic going on right now. But also, I feel like this is just, like, the story that has been going on literally for months now that is, like, retail or people that are selling things or working jobs that are public facing are getting yelled at by people because the pandemic has made people lose all sense of empathy and manners, apparently. Girls are often forced to bear angry tirades from adults who want to lecture them about healthy eating, moan about price hikes, or rant about the group's rumored link to Planned Parenthood. Oh, never mind. It's just really annoying right-wingers. Who could have thought? Imagine you are 5 years old. You are not even in first grade yet, and there is a 40-year-old soccer mom being like, young lady, do you know how much sugar is in these cookies? I am against sugar because I am a white lady and I need to see everything as a battle between evil and good. And sugar is a drug and drugs are bad. You know who told me that? Nancy Reagan. Pat says, imagine being told by a 40-year-old white dude saying, you're gonna become fat if you eat those. Sir, I'm trying to sell these to you. Howie says, can confirm people are losing it. There is just a little fuel shortage at where I work and customers lost it. Oh my God, fuel shortages piss me off so fucking much. Fuel shortages are fucking total bullshit manufactured by gasoline companies to like, you know what gas companies fucking do? Like, gas stations almost always operate under this idea that gas must be pumped as soon as they need it. It's so fucking stupid. And then it ends up, there's this panic. Oh shit. People are like, there's no gas, the gas is gonna go up. And so people lose their minds and go to the gas station and like pump way more than they need. And then they drive up the fucking prices even more. And then they lose gas. And so there's no gas at the gas station. And then everybody decides it's a great idea to yell at gas station attendants like it's their fucking fault that people are freaking out. I hate capitalism. What we have done in this world, we have created such stupid problems, so many dumb problems that we don't need to have. Audra says, it's scary how well you put off the Karen impression. You gotta, listen, Audra, you gotta remember, I am white. It is within me. It is actual work. Listen, I mean this genuinely, like in a sense that it takes actual work not to be racist, that you need to continually be anti-racist to be, not be racist. In the same way that all white women need to fight back their Karen impulses. Emma says, American gas price hikes are hilarious with how low they are to Europe. I know, it's like, but also, Emma, you don't realize that, like, Americans drive significantly more than Europeans. Like, so much more. We have no public transport. Everything is way too far away. It's the worst. Howie says, the just-in-time delivery model is completely non-functional, but it is incredibly profitable, and that's why they do it. It never matters about like actually doing a service and trying to help people, like they say they are. Oh, we're selling a service. No, you're not. You are selling a profit. Paz says, it's almost like capitalism is bad. Oh, who could have thought? You're shaking me to my very core right now, Paz. I've never heard this concept before in my life. Amanda says, the world is so depressing. But the thing is, the world is only depressing because we are viewing it with a lens of like, oh, this sucks. If you view it in a different way, from a different perspective, that there are people that are actively fighting this every single day of their lives, that's a good thing. And in many ways, they are winning. In many ways, they will win. And they have been winning. I mean, maybe look on the bright side. Because the bright side is what motivates a lot of people to become those sort of people that contribute to their communities, that actually do the whole praxis thing, which is like, a little important for, the leftisms. Agata says, but for some reason they shout at the employees instead of the CEOs. And that's, the thing is, it's so annoying. It is like, I don't understand. But when they mentioned the sugar thing, I have been thinking about the sugar reaction thing for a real long time now. Like how people, like so many like healthy living people treat sugar exactly the same way that they treat like say opiates. For example, like they treat people who eat sugar like they do like a heroin addict or something. And both of the way that you treat addicts is horrible. Like, first of all, I want to say that a sugar addiction is nothing like an addiction to an opiate. It's nothing like that at all. Sugar is not gonna make you fucking, like, I have never read a story ever of like somebody defrauding their entire family so they could like get their sugar so they're not having withdrawals, But you'll hear countless stories from like opiate addicts talking about how they destroyed their entire lives, their entire relationships for the drug. And it's very upsetting that people dehumanize addicts, but even go to the point of dehumanizing people that aren't even addicts and treating them like addicts. Because as an addict, it's very distressing to see people being treated this way for just fucking living. It's just fucking sugar. Who gives a shit? Why are you shitting on people for making a fucking personal choice? I thought this was America. I thought you were allowed to have the freedom of choice. I want the freedom of choice to drink 50,000 Cokes in one day. I don't care if it gives me like the dye. I don't care if my liver implodes. It's my body. Why are you mad for me? Why? Why are you yelling at 5-year-olds about sugar? And it's like when you go online or you see these documentaries, so many of these people treat sugar as this insidious thing from these. It's a conspiracy theory that sugar is a part of every health problem or a lot of health problems or the majority of health problems in modern society, when really the issue is, I don't know, maybe capitalism is bad and maybe like it sort of sucks. Audra says, the GPU shortage is another stupid incident. Fuck Bitcoin miners. It's the worst. But also, I'm very glad that the 1060 is still a very powerful GPU. It's still holding out strong. I have not needed to buy another one in a while. Emma says, it's fucking wild how Labour nationalized everything, made it work better than the Tories undid it eventually, and people are just like, yes, it must have been bad for some reason. Like, even if we win and improve things, it just gets undone. And people just accept conservatives claiming they never worked. Every sugar supplement is worse for you unless you have an underlying condition. What are you saying, Emma? Sugar supplement. Do you mean like sugar replacement? Like fake sugars? I just said sugar is not going to make you OD. Sugar is also like just not the same. It's not the same. It's food, homie. Like, also, we probably just need to destigmatize the entire concept of drugs and quote narcotics, because maybe that shit doesn't even exist. Maybe that shit is only just a way to belittle people for enjoying things that are different. Because, like, why is it okay for, like, people to get drunk and, like, be publicly drunk, but, like, being publicly high is a bad thing? That's a little, that's weird. That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, it's just so weird how people are just obsessed. Emma says aspartame and stuff. I have not really seen a lot of research into the negative effects of sugar replacements, but I don't. Who gives a fuck? Chloe says, I do. I sold my mother into slavery for a Million Dairy Milk Bar. Should have haggled for the large at least. See, Chloe, that's what just drug addiction does to you. It makes you make the wrong decisions. Your mom is worth at least 2 large Galaxy bars. Come on. Audra says, I don't even dehumanize my father after he drank away his life and abused me. For a long time I did, but as I've gotten older, the hatred has subsided. Yeah, and it's like you also, like, as you get older, usually a lot of people just realize, oh, like, dehumanizing that person maybe was a bad thing. Audra says, I have low blood sugar. I'm pretty sure, because if I don't eat on a schedule, I get headaches and lightheadedness and stuff. That, well, also just eating is good, you know. Audra says, I can't have alternative sugars because they give me migraines. So yeah, sugar alternatives are bad for your body and have more allergen risks in my body than normal sugar. Well, actually, the research into aspartame specifically shows that there is no causal link between aspartame and headaches, and that a lot of it is just circumstantial and anecdotal bullshit, which is very interesting because aspartame has always had this, like, reputation of causing headaches and causing migraines, but, like, I did a lot of research into it and there's no link, at least from when I looked into it a couple of years back. Paz says, Addie, what were your thoughts on in-universe Star Trek Bluegrass anarchist working class songs? I think they were amazing and we are blessed. Paz, link some in the chat because we're hitting stream BRB. Taking 5 minutes. So everybody, get up and go stretch your legs, go piss. I am gonna get the game set up and shit. If you know where in RuneScape this song plays, I will give you a clap. I will clap for you. For being a big brain nerd. Archer says, then I have to wonder why diet sodas cause my migraines. Could it be something else they put in soda besides aspartame? Caffeine? Not being weird, but caffeine is a very big thing with migraines. I literally have not been able to drink a soda, like, really, for a long time. Every time I drink any soda, I give it a migraine. Because of the caffeine. What? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Listen, if you know where this song plays, you're the coolest person ever, but I doubt you know. Do 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 do. Hannah says, I do not, because I've never played RuneScape. You should. RuneScape is good. If you don't like RuneScape, you're a little bitch ass, because RuneScape is amazing. What is going on? I'm getting a little annoyed. You can't see what's going on. But for me, something is going on and is making me a little annoyed. My end, I'm trying to make Dishonored show up on the game capture, and it was working completely fine yesterday when I was playing it by myself, and now it is not working like at all. I don't get it. Why is it doing this? Why are you the way that you are? It just says, streamer luck is a cruel mistress. Truly indeed. And it's like... Why? Come on. Any full screen application. Dishonored is a full screen application. Baby, why isn't this not working? Why is this not... That's suspicious. Let me try another thing. Capture specific window. Specific window is Dishonored. Now show up. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? I'm trying to fix it, gang. We got a whole minute left. I can do it. I believe it. I believe in myself. Where are you? Why are you doing this to me? Okay. This is odd. That's very weird. Okay, now it's working for some reason. Why the fuck? I couldn't tell you. I didn't change anything. I just decided to start working because fucking video, like, what? Ugh. I'm just... Gang, do you understand why I'm so annoyed all the time now? Do you understand, like, the rage I have within me for no... Like, everybody thinks I have rage for no reason. Like, no, just, like, shit goes wrong for me for no reason. Okay. Let's play motherfucking Dishonored. If this shit isn't working, I'm going to scream and I'm going to call somebody's... I'm gonna call Bethesda and yell at them. Look, it's working. Okay. Yes. Time for Daddy Corvo. Let's go hard. Yeah. Bryson, blah, blah, blah. Creating a new game will overrate. Yes. I only played yesterday to see how it looked and if I was in an okay position on the screen. Howie says, where was that song from? I tried the entire time to place this, but I just couldn't. It was Canifis. It's Canifis. Come on. If you've ever trained agility, you would know. Oh shit, I didn't change the stream title and shit. Oopsies. Eddie runs around Dunwall as sexy DILF Corvo. And chat. I spelled chat. I didn't spell chat because I'm very good at. I'm just the smartest person. Writing is so easy for me. I'm very eloquent, as you all know. Oh my gosh, I can't say DILF. Sexy twink. Nope. Okay, what about otter? Okay, that seems to fit. Otter seems to be totally fine. And we can agree that Corvo Atano is an otter. Okay, press any key to continue. Let's go.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send.
What year did
so
this
that
game
you
come
could
out?
remain near. But there is no one else.
It's a little loud on
And the
my
Spy
end. What about
Master was
y'all?
right to insist that I send you.
Where am I going? Where? Oh, where was
The plague
Corvo
has taken
supposedly
so many, and we must find a cure.
supposedly at
when you
before
are
this?
near, my
before the
heart is
game?
at peace.
Oh, let me get out of the way of the captions for y'all.
Emily and I will count the days until you return.
Oh, Emily can
Hurry
count?
home and bring good news.
Hey, Redhaven River? Okay.
Steady hand.
Oh shit,
That's
okay.
it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away.
Okay. This game looked a lot better
Take us
when I
straight
was
to
a kid.
Dunwall
I
Tower.
don't
Lord Corvo
I don't
has news
remember
for
it
the
looking
Empress.
like
We've come
this.
a long way.
A long way to bring bad news.
Excuse me.
The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black
Isn't
magic.
Corvo just like a cop? A
Superstition.
glorified
For
cop
all
in a
we
way?
know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Howie says, it had a really cool style that aged much worse than I expected. It is definitely a little... It's a little... oof, I would say.
Oh, there. We're going
Equita
up.
says, I think Corvo just sailed around the other islands of the Empire, but why? Like, why was he forced to fuck off? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, we're moving up. This is still cool to me, this scene. Hold up. Let me turn down the game a little. It's a little loud on my end. That's good. Much better, at least to me. Do we agree this audio is better, yes or no?
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Nah, the Empress will be waiting for my cock. I feel like that's more important. Fuck you, Jeff.
It's been good traveling with you.
That's not how you spell Jeff. I hate this man. Fuck you. I hate him.
Next time.
Yes.
Engineer.
Pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
I wonder why all these new machines are touchy. Could it possibly be the oh!
Corvo, you're back.
Hi. Hello, child.
Will you tell me about your trip, please?
No.
Any whales?
No.
Great. Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you.
Equita says, I think they were just like, Corvo, go find a cure. And then Corvo was like, guess I'll ask doctors around the Empire. Okay, let's go play hide and seek with the little bean.
Okay, here we go.
What?
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles?
No.
My nanny says the big ocean's full of them.
Well, your nanny's
I think
wrong.
she only
She's
said
just
that
trying to
to
freak you out. So you know, Emily. Can I just say, It is very upsetting to me that Emily Caldwin in Dishonored 2 is heterosexual. That is fake news.
See if you're still good at this.
Okay.
I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you.
Bitch,
Okay.
you
go on,
cannot
count to
find
10.
me.
Find a place to hide.
Hey, count, little child.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Oh my god, this bitch counts fast. I would be annoyed as a child.
7, 8.
I'd be like, slow down, Emily!
Here I come.
You're counting too fast, it's unfair! Uh-huh.
I'll find you.
Howie says, I listened to an audiobook while I did agility. What else am I going to do? I still have the music and shit on. I just have it mixed lower than whatever I'm watching.
Here?
Nope. Wrong! Damn, my child is kind of stupid, I gotta admit. She's not very intelligent, is she?
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Look, I beat ya. I
That was
beat
me.
I beat this 8-year-old at hide and seek. Oh, what are you laughing at, Emily?
While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, she misses my cock and ball.
Let's go. Come on.
Hello.
Lord
Can-
Protector.
Look at this man's dumpy.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him
Rude.
all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
Equita says, I'm pretty sure that beyond Pandysia and the Empire, there's no known land in the lore. And even then, Pandysia is pretty much completely unexplored. Hopefully, they'll talk about, like, Pandysia in another game. I'm pretty sure, like, I feel like Billy Lurk, like, Death of the Outsider tied it up pretty well, you know? Can I just say, these maid outfits always look kind of like, they don't look like material that they would have during this time. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like she's wearing, like, it's hard, like, do you know what I mean? It looks polyester to me. It does not look like a cloth. Alright, sorry, I'm being hyperfixated. Howie says, I bet it's just made of whale skin. Wait, I feel like you would be very hot.
Not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague.
So what sort of playthrough do we want to do?
Very
Do we want, like, a killy Corvo, or do we want, like, a nice
Mother,
Corvo?
Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish.
Pez says I am bad. I could have told you that. We all know it. Hello.
Corvo. 2 days.
Pez says make Emily hate you. What about I try to do what I did in my second playthrough of Death of the Outsider, and I play a playthrough where I only kill cops. Hello,
It's a
Emperor
family that brings
Jessamine.
you home to me. What news have you brought?
Nothing. I have no news. There's no such thing as a cure. Oh, here's a letter from me. Dear Empress Caldwin, I didn't find jack shit in the Isles. Because you can't just cure an illness like
One
that.
of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad.
Why is there just a big invisible wall here?
Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
It's like, this is Corvo's, like, awkward zone. He can't get close enough to
Yes,
Empress
don't worry,
Jessamine.
Mother is fine. Wait, where are
This
they
is the
going?
this is the friend zone. I'm in it.
Mother, look. What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Bitch.
Emily, get behind me.
Come on.
Look out. Another one.
Y'all MFs would be going deaf.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here.
Hey, where's the main DILF? Oh, I wonder who this is. She seems hot and cool. Oh, get stabbed by Dowd. Also, question for Dowd. Why is he murdering the Empress with no mask on? Bro, there's a plague right now.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you?
What? Did y'all see that those feet just appeared in the left?
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes. he's
Look,
killed
don't
them.
trust bald men. That's what this game is teaching you. Corvo has long hair.
Do with young Lady
These
Emily,
evil men
Inspector.
are all bald.
Own bodyguard.
Keep it in
I'll
mind.
see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Fez says, I think it's because your FOV is higher than normal. That's amazing. I mean, I wonder how the FOV is going to fuck up other cutscenes. I mean, it's also just like, if you have the ability in your game to turn up the FOV, then why wouldn't you make sure that it looks okay in all FOVs? Howie says, I hope our definition of cop is very broad. All guards are cops. The oracular order are cops. These dudes are cops.
Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Everyone says teleports into your periphery. Nothing personal, Corvo. Oof, I've been
That's
burned.
enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think.
Yeah, burns always hurt like worse, like a minute after you get burned.
The Empress is dead. Her daughter
Then it like
Emily
really
is
sets
hidden
in, you're
away.
like,
No one
and it
will
doesn't
ever
stop.
know the
The
truth.
worst.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed.
That says I can almost play Elden Ring in Minecraft? What do you mean? Order shall prevail. I wonder who these people are an allegory for.
Even though you almost sank our plans, but it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Oh, are you gonna try to kill me?
Take it back to his cell.
Okay. I don't understand what it's code for.
You should eat, Corvo. This
Oh, I see what you mean, Paz. Okay. Did you find it on a sunken pirate ship, Paz, in Minecraft? Ooh, I'm drinking the water. Damn. A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. Okay, no duh. We all start with innocence, but the world... What? Dreads us? Deads us to guilt? The fuck? What? Leads us to guilt. Okay, thank you, Paz. That is not an elf. Oh, somebody wrote me a letter. What did it say? He said,
Corvo! We? Oh, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive as well as what's to come. A friend.
Al says, damn, that cartoon mouse is really helping you out. I know, like, just, they're so helpful. Okay. Look at me playing. Okay, I need you to know that, like, this, in any video game, if I'm, like, really immersed, like, if there's an FPS game, especially if there's, like, a lean, I will do it in real life. I will be like, you know?
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
Hey, hey. Hey, Thug.
There ain't no way I'd steal from the Boyle family. I just worked on their roof.
Is that why your name is Thug? And not Roof Maker?
Social event for the high and mighty. Let me out.
Hello, Thug.
3 days before they cut my head off.
Well, I don't know. There's like, I'm not allowed for some reason. I'm not allowed to save you from an atrocity.
Good for you. Cut some throats.
Okay, King. I'll do it for you.
Unless accompanied by an officer.
Okay.
Escort through the solitary.
Got him.
Scheduled in advance.
Oh,
1 week's notice.
how the tables turn. Pez says, oh, Addie, you should play Alien Isolation with motion tracking then. And noise tracking. No. Fuck you. Never. Baby, if you know what will happen if I did noise tracking with Alien Isolation. You saw what happened last time I played Alien Isolation. I died. Literally, I died. There's no other explanation for what happened other than I was killed. Stupid bitch. Oh my god, this guy's walking faster than I expected. Got him.
Attention. Tomorrow's
I just kind of like hit that dude and he just collapsed. Alright, let me hide these bodies. Will you help me hide a body? Yes, I will. I'm hiding a body. But like, is Corvo just an assassin? Like, what was his job before like?
That bastard. He used to spit in my food.
Yeah, I killed him for you, King. Okay, I've gotta play it. Have your passport? Did you get your shot? Ooh, girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Okay, this door's blocked. Okada says, I love when in games you can just read an NPC's name and it's like, shady character or something. And then they're like, no, I'm totally cool, I promise. Right, it's like, okay. I'm eating potted whale meat. I know this is horrible and I know this goes against God, but I have always wondered, like, what whale tastes like. Haven't you? You tell me that you have not tried or wondered what whale tastes like. You're a bitch ass liar. What happened to my sword? When I picked up this pistol, it just took out my pistol. Oh, there's my pistol. Okay. All I had to do was click.
Will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Taz says, no, Corvo was just like the Empress's bodyguard and fuckboy, but then why is he like so good at sneaking? Like, what's the logic? You don't just like, you're not just born with the ability to be a sneaky bitch, you know? Hide the body. Amanda says, what the fuck, LMAO? Never. You've never wondered what whale tastes like. I don't believe you. Pez says, well, whale blubber is mostly fat, so I imagine very fatty. And I love animal fat, like rendered fat, just like hot, beef fat. I'm hungry. I'm one of those people that, like, my mom is one of those people that cuts off her fat, like, when she's eating her steak, and I'm like, can I have that? I always love having, like, a glob of fat with my meat, you know? Howie says, I wonder about the taste of most flesh, to be honest. See, me and Howie, we are communicating on the same wavelength. The rest of you are fools. Rest of you have no imagination and no curiosity. What, like, come on. Clockwork explosive. You mean a fucking time bomb? You don't need to be all fancy. Oh, it's a clockwork machination. Ooh, let's listen to this audiograph.
Corvo's unconscious again.
I wonder, yeah, well, you're kind of beating my ass.
Punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation.
Oh, I'm a badass.
We'll start again.
Audra says, I'm the same way. The fat is the best part of the steak. There is just so good. And you like the sound of it sizzling when you cook it, and then when you can see it, like watching it get a little clearer and clearer as you cook it. Oh, so good. Okay. Duty officers report. Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Adano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of the utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next, bitch ass. I added that little bit of bitch ass, but of course I did. Like, oh shit. There's a cop over there. So far, I am murdering these cops with impunity. Nobody seems to care.
Did you patrol the yard?
Okay.
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report
Okay.
that boiler leak from yesterday. Forget
Okay.
it. Just
Sneaky
do
boys.
your
That guy's
rounds.
literally
Report's
looking
coming
in this
tomorrow.
direction.
I'm moving.
Pez says, I mean, I can imagine that whale's gonna taste kinda most fish, but just super fatty. Like, looking at it, whale blubber is apparently a meal, which is just like only fat, no actual meat. That sounds amazing. Damn it, I fucked up. We gotta load a checkpoint. I fucked up, gang. It says, I'm pretty sure it'd be closer to seal. I mean, whales aren't fish, but I've never had seal, and I would never eat seal. Because I associate seals with Katie. Like, Katie, he likes little seals. I would never eat a seal. Because just to me, it's like, look at, like, Katie sees me as a shark, you know? Which is kind of ironic. Like, if I'm a shark and she's a seal.
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that.
Echo says, so Neil, no seal clubbing? No.
Your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
Oh my god, do y'all remember, like, that super anti-indigenous shit with the seal clubbing? Like, how that was a huge outrage, and it was like...
Maybe wind or
And most of the people that got the blame for it were the indigenous people, and not, like, you know...
outsider's eyes. I'm getting spooked.
Okay, so I don't... Does anybody, like, understand Dishonored lore to a little bit of a complex level? I don't get what's up with the outsider. Like, what's his deal? I get that he's, like, a sad twink, and he was murdered or something.
Nasty furry Phil.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
Ah, damn it. Damn it, I fucked up. Audra, would you eat just straight whale fat? Apparently that's a meal, according to Paz. An empty bottle. Oh, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel
As being a
assigned to
dummy?
the event,
Go over there and look.
approved dignitaries
Go over there and look. Go over there and look.
Maybe wind or something.
What? What an idiot. Just maybe the wind or something. What the fuck? Audra says, I mean, I'd eat whale fat. That sounds kind of dope, to be honest. Okay, let me try again. Like, I'm gonna throw the bottle in the middle of the room. Hey, buddy. Yeah, now he's like, who's that? I saw a dark-haired twink over there.
and approved dignitaries
Oh, he's just on a script, I think. He doesn't want to stop doing that. Unbreakable door. Egoda says the outsider isn't older than the void. He's just a twink who was murdered to help people make use of the void easier, I think. Yes, I've played Death of the Outsider, but like... I didn't really read any of this, like, extra stuff. The extra lore. When it came to Death of the Outsider. So... Okay. Go. Okay, I snuck past the cops. Oh, fuck, there's more cops.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Why? Because she was a hottie, wasn't she? You liked her because she was a hottie?
Scheduled in advance.
I mean, I liked her because she was a hottie. I mean, it's pretty easy to like that lady. I mean, I had a baby with her, you know? Bitch. Talking about my wife like that. Ah, damn it, that dude saw me. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
And after all,
He saw me carrying a dead body and was like, that was nothing. Who cares? Pez says, it also seems like Inuit and I want to say this right. Chukchi people have a dish called muktuk, which is just frozen whale blubber eaten raw, which apparently contains good amounts of vitamin C and vitamin D. Ah, damn it. Oops. But also has the issues that mercury whales consume settle in the blubber, as well as certain carcinogens that affect the nerve system. Oh, that sucks.
yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
This Paz? I got Pazed? Exactly. It says, for some reason in Faaborg, they sold something called spake, or speck, which is the Danish word for blubber. But it was actually just pork fat prepared in a way where it kind of imitates whale blubber. Well, tasted pretty good. It was just salted lard, though. Sounds amazing, though. Sounds like, honestly, Scandinavian snacks sometimes seem like they were made specifically for me. Like, that sounds amazing. Just some, like, balls of fat with some salt on it. Give me that all day, every day, please.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
Egoda says there's a lot of salt in Danish snacks. Exactly. Like, maybe POTS, like, is my body's way of manifesting anti-colonialism. It's like, you don't belong here, Addie. You do not belong in the United States where everything is made out of sugar. Because North America doesn't belong, you don't belong there. You belong in Scandinavia, where the snacks are made out of salt. Hess says, well, Denmark doesn't recognize POTS as a condition, though. So, well, you know, America, or really the general medical community, didn't consider POTS a real condition until, like, the late 90s. Mostly because it was a woman's thing. You know?
Did you say your sister was?
Bro! Okay, weird. We all start with innocence. Why do we all have the same graffiti? Is this guy dead? I guess so. Hey.
Be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
Well, what happened, bud?
Curse those rich milk bloods for putting me here.
You're right. Thug. Hello, Mr. Thug.
Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
I don't know who you are. Like, oh, there's a thug that I saw in prison.
Burn this place to the ground.
How am I supposed to do that, sir?
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to
Pez
the
says,
event.
Addie, you're back at your original cell, you bimbo. Addie, you've gone in a circle. Okay, shut up. I am very intelligent. I am college educated, okay? Okay, look up. See? I'm committing murders. What? What happened to the body that was in here? Am I tripping or was there a body in here? Okay, that guy's dead. Howie says, I enjoy milk blood as an insult. Milk blood sounds like Like a really, like, imagine if your blood was made out of milk. That sounds like a horrible... Your blood is just 90% fat. Equita says, Lake Saver is actually skin and fat with salt? You mean pork rinds? Sounds like pork rinds, bud.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the
Got that bitch.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
I put the body down here.
1 week's notice.
Now listen. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but in this game, you can use rats as a way to get rid of bodies. Like, if you are into like a murder playthrough, you can use rats to eat corpses to hide. Oh my god, what the fuck? But if you're playing like a pacifist playthrough, you need to be mindful of the rats and hide the bodies in high up places or places where rats can't go. Cat says, did you reach the body cap? I don't know. What is the body cap? Damn. Even in death, this man had pretty good posture. Oh my god, I need to tell you something. This is NSFW, but like, I was on, I was just like hanging out with this homie, and they were like talking about this new like dominant they were with. And this like dominant was like super obsessed with this concept of like slut posture, which is just like standing like you have lordosis. And I was just like losing my mind, like laughing, because I thought it was so funny that my posture is known as slut posture. It was just like, well, they're not wrong. Oh my god, the body disappeared. This room? It's like fucking, it's like Jesus' cave. Bitch. I'm snoring. It says LMAO, the posture of a slut. And I don't understand like why, because it makes you look kind of weird. Like, lordosis makes you stick out your belly, and it kind of makes you look like an abomination from Mothership Zeta. Okay. Look at me being all sneaky for no reason. Okay. Can I just open the door? I don't see nobody. Alright. Oop, door's open. Also, this prison's kind of shitty. They have several broken windows. Okay, hold up. Let me fast save it here. Oh, I can't fast save it? Oh, you can't even save it at all. Okay. Bitch. Ah, damn it, he saw me. Pez says, hey, what is it? I keep telling you, don't say sorry, you slut. Sorry? Yeah, you don't need to say sorry. We are all bimbos here. We all like appreciate bimbo-ness. Like, you're not gonna get any judgment for forgetting shit. I am the queen of for forgetting shit. Like, I can forget my own name. Okay, I got the dude. Damn.
What will we do with a drunken
Pop? It doesn't work. Yeah, like, I just don't get how, like, standing with lordosis is sexy, but as we have seen in video games such as Mass Effect, that is the posture of many women. I mean, that is the posture of, you know, FemShep. She stands with lordosis. And I don't get it. It's like, it makes your ass stick out, which is true. It makes your ass seem bigger than it is. But it also makes, like, it just makes you stick out your stomach in a weird way. Paz says, Addie, you don't know how hard Astrid has been driving me up the wall. She keeps saying sorry, and I keep telling her not, because she has no reason to say sorry. Well, you should know, as a neurodivergent yourself, that sometimes saying sorry is impossible not to do. Okay. Look at this idiot. Got his ass. Prison sounds super loud. Howie says, people can find anything sexy. That's the only truth I know. True. I just don't understand why it is a widespread thing, you know? Their lordosis stance. I don't like fucking intentionally stand like that. It's like literally the only comfortable way for me to stand, and that's like not a good thing. It makes my lower back hurt a lot. Don't do it. And like the way that you have to like, the way that you're meant to like exercise your way out of lordosis is like doing a bunch of little humps. It's weird. It's weird. You're supposed to like gyrate your hips forward without like moving your knees or whatever. Okay, this is far away enough, right? Yeah. Time for me to break out of this bitch. Wait, who saw me? Oh, all those cops. Whack. Listen, saying sorry, like, Katie says sorry constantly. Katie will, like, apologize for shit, like, you didn't even know was, like, a thing. Like, hold up. Can I be in here while that explodes? Apparently you can. Okay. Who the fuck saw me? Whatever. That says, but Addie getting spotted in the first mission doesn't count if I remember right. Oh, okay. Pog. Sorry. You know how I'm obsessive. I'm obsessive. I want to be a sneaky little ghost boy. Equita says, my favorite thing in the world is insecure cisheads calling men gay for liking muscular women. I don't understand why people are so, like, get upset that, like, muscular women are hot. It's hot. Why are we debating? Is it because you associate, like, muscles with masculinity and masculinity is only for men because you're, like, the worst?
Careful if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Shut up. Look at this stuff.
Yeah, see these rats? I'm avoiding those rats.
Bottle Street gang, maybe.
But look.
For booby traps.
Watch these guards. This is how the game introduces you to the fact that rats are murderous little demons. Look at that. They get rid of bodies for you. They're like, you know. They're awesome. Rats. Rats. We're the rats. It is so upsetting to me that Germa became like a crypto bro, or like at least simped for crypto.com. Equita says, by the way, my internet is shitting itself, so I'm not hearing your arguments against me. Ha! Equita, I am on your side, bitch. Oh, God. Uh-oh. The rats have caught my scent. Oh no, they caught that dead body scent. Never mind. I'm good. Stupid ass rats. Those are not Rathius because Rathu was kind. Audra says, I have scoliosis, so my posture is all kind of fucked. And I have to really try hard to straighten my back and not let it lean back painfully. Yeah, and it's like, for me, I have like a weird issue. The EDS causes a strange issue. So basically, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome causes your body to be overly flexible. So it's like I have all of the flexibility, but none of the strength. So usually your muscles and your joints keep your joints together. They keep them within like the joint socket or whatever. But with EDS, there's too much flexibility because the collagen is not made correctly. And so it can cause like things where like your posture is shitty and it can cause your like shit to slip really easily, but your posture is bad because you cannot effectively keep your back up because there's no strength there. Howie says, I didn't know that about Germa, but also that paycheck was probably massive. Like, that's fair, But the thing is, I'm completely positive that Germa could have found a different sponsor than Crypto.com. And it was just really distressing to me. All right. This is Damien's journal. Amanda, are you cheating on Emma again? Amanda and I had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit the city. Yeah, the meek shall inherit the Dunwall. I've always wondered if you can go down under here. Oh my god, you totally can. Look at me discovering shit, but there was no reason. Like, what's the point? Okay. Stupid ass body, get out of the way. Pat says, oh fuck, did Germa do crypto? Yes, the Dollhouse streams were sponsored by Crypto.com. I'm like 35% sure. I didn't watch them because I was so upset about it. I have not watched anything by Germa since. Emma says, was Sarek not enough? Amanda says, God, that makes me sad. What do you mean? I know, it's like... but it's, you know... It's sad, but it also doesn't surprise me. Like, so many gamer dorkasses are super into crypto. And they'll use the excuse of like, oh, I needed it to pay for this and that. And it's like, again, you, at least in my estimation, Germa was one of the most popular, like, creators on the internet at the time. Like, the Dollhouse stream was incredibly popular. I don't see the justification, you know, personally at least. Pez says, reminds me of the McElroy brothers getting sponsored by a payday loans company that is known for being especially predatory. And, like, you know, I feel like payday loans are one of those things that's, like, universally hated. I don't understand how you could vet that, you know? Hey, go over there. Oh my god, these mice are so dumb. Hey.
Don't come at me!
There we go. Howie says, and they get sponsored by Better Health as well. Podcasters are terrible for sponsorships. Yeah, and it's like, it's because they feel like they finally have like become like a big deal when they get a sponsorship, and a lot of people just accept the first sponsorship that comes their way, and that's not really a good thing. You really need to be mindful of who you're partnering with and how much money they're giving you, and you need to be like hyper aware of what you're signing, because boy golly, they will try to fuck you up. Oh, it says, and we are firmly past the point of plausible deniability on a lot of this stuff. Exactly. And I understand that, like, some people, like, some creators are trapped into contracts, and that's totally understandable. But also, like, I don't know, a lot of people have openly been like, yes, I'm still on contract with this company, but I don't exactly agree with them. I've seen that happen a lot. I mean, yesterday I saw that a lot with Artesian Builds. A lot of people were upset. If nobody knows, Artesian Builds is a PC building company. They build PCs. That's pretty much it. That's all they do. But sometimes they do giveaways. And recently they did a giveaway where they changed the rules, like on stream live, because the person who won the giveaway wasn't big enough for them. Wasn't important enough.
Greetings, Gorvo, greetings, Gorvo, or should I say, Lord Protector. As you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you, we are servants of the Empire and the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles. and meet with our man, Samuel, near those tunnels into the Wrenhaven River. With all haste and luck, we share a common purpose.
Yeah, so why am I Oliver Cromwell? Exactly, Paz. Thank you for telling me that. We here at Three White Dudes Podcast are sponsored by ExpressVPN, the VPN provider that steals your data. Wait, do they seriously do that? Does ExpressVPN seriously steal your data? I don't have ExpressVPN. I use private internet access. Did you know, like, I haven't gotten a sponsorship. Like, I've gotten one sponsorship application, and that was, like, from Raid Shadow Legends. And the only time I've ever heard anything about Raid was, like, they didn't pay Quentin reviews. So I didn't, like, you know, do anything.
Hey, Jelly. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey got it. If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month.
Okay. I guess I'm stealing... I could steal some money from Jelly. Let's do it. Look to your whiskey.
451. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Emma says, hilarious, the UK overthrew the monarchy, made a dude a king, in all but name. Then he died, and we're like, shit, I guess the monarchy can continue. Yeah, it was Oliver Cromwell was a bit of a goober.
Take him out alone. But what if no one from the squad is around?
Pops?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Hey. Boom. Headshot. Boom. Headshot. Got his ass. I'll leave these bodies down here. I mean, they're in the sewer. It's not like, damn, I got a headshot on this guy even though he's wearing a helmet? Look at me. Awesome. Another guard? Oh, shit. I fucked up. I missed.
I know something.
Okay. We did an oopsie. Paz says, a big thing about ExpressVPN recently was that they were bought up by a scummy company. Why am I not surprised?
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take.
What was that?
Look at me just being annoying.
What was that?
What was that?
Gotta be here somewhere.
Emma says, NZXT turned me down for one, LMAO. I want sponsorships, but I'm like, I don't know how, like, you get approached for that shit, you know? Like, I stream all the time. My DMs are open on my Twitter and shit like that. Should I put an email, maybe? Like, for business inquiries? I don't know.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
What? How did he see me? Oh, but Paz says this shit doesn't matter. Fuck you, my guy. Howie says, I think Raid is fine. The game is just in a somewhat predatory genre and is not particularly generous, but it ends up just being what your feelings on gacha games are. Stupid. I got him. He looked at me and then I was like, okay, there's another guy over here. Gotta shoot him. Emma says, American Civil War. Some of us want slaves. English Civil War. Some of us want a different dictator in charge. Yeah, and it's like, and I don't know, like, why so many people in England treat, like, the English Civil War as, like, this great period in history that was so important. And it's like, no. Y'all literally went backwards. No. You just, like, upheld the status quo, but for a different dude for his lifetime. and then went back to the same shit. It was literally a waste of lives. Hundreds, if not thousands of people died for what? Nothing.
Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured.
Over here. Quickly. I'm a
Hello, Sammy.
Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you.
How do you know they're good people?
They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
All right, old man, let's go. That is so me. I always say old man when talking to old men. Okay. Apparently... Okay. I found a little over half of the amount of the money that was actually here, which is okay, which is pretty good. Paz says, we actually found out that it was found out that the lead of ExpressVPN was tried in court for involvement with hacking data from US citizens and selling it to companies in Saudi Arabia. What the fuck? RIP everybody who subscribes to ExpressVPN, I guess.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose and he don't know a thing.
I wonder why. I wonder why the Lord Regent doesn't know.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're
Look at this dirty water. Amazing.
with swords drawn,
But you know what? I honestly hate when people look at like brown water and they're like, ew, it's like nasty. It's got shit in it. And it's like, no, sometimes rivers are green, but or brown, but because of silt.
if anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Well, wouldn't she be Princess Emily? I mean, what are the children of emperors called? Like, they're not princesses because that's for kings and queens, right? What do we think? Chat, I need to know. What do we think? As says, an Oliver Cromwell put down the true levelers. Tell everybody who the true levelers were, because I know that's very interesting. Hello. Hello, Samuel.
They're hard at work in there. Best
Are you
join
smoking a joint, my
Hope
guy?
you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Nah, that's a cigarette. You're a little bitch. I know the game wants you. I could. Equita, welcome back. Audra says mini empress / mini emperors. Audra, I mean, Equita, you should know, right? What are the children of emperors called? Like, they're not princesses or princes, surely. Okay, let's sneak around.
Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember,
you could only
the
be
boldest
Corvo.
measures
Yes,
are
hi.
the
I
safest.
suppose you're practicing for your, well, your job.
Yes,
You're
I'm being
much
sneaky.
younger than I expected.
You wanna fuck, Lydia?
Do make yourself at home.
You wanna bone?
Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress. Rest her spirit.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Why would I kill the, like, the mother of my child? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being
What do you
seen.
mean dark? It's not
It
dark
is
in
a
here.
bit romantic though, isn't it?
What? Romantic? Lydia?
I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me.
Give me your key, Lydia. Stop looking at me. Give me your key. Fucking bitch. I can't get her key. I can kill her, but why would I do that? We love Lydia. Lydia's our new simp. The woman that we're simping after.
Added to the evacuation list. The Weeper Council
Holly says I love the maid outfit so much. Yeah, they look like pretty nice, to be honest. Like, as a maid, they don't look uncomfortable. They look like you could actually do some work in them bitches, you know? Equita says, that depends on the area, but in general, it was just prince / princess. Oh my god, Europeans are so fucking boring. Like, come on. You couldn't come up for a special title? I'm not reading this shit. We can listen to this.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase.
Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting bloc and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible...
Oh, so they just want me to stab people
We need a man
for
who
them.
can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt.
Wow. Welcome back, Chloe. How are you feeling?
Switch. Where the hell is the...
Okay, he's a boomer. He can't figure out how to use a phone.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the...
Pez says, I think it's a bit weird that you can creep on her in the shower. What, Pez? What do you mean you can creep on her in the shower? Pagliacci, the killer clown, please expand on this. What? I didn't know Dishonored did that. Oh, what's up here? Oh yeah, this is my bedroom. I'm getting here. What? Lydia? Lydia can fucking teleport.
Call on Cecilia for the more menial tasks. It's what she's suited for.
What are you suited for?
I hope the bed's to your liking. Let me know if you have trouble sleeping.
Oh, I definitely have trouble sleeping, Lydia. Every night I have trouble sleeping. I feel so depressed. I just need like my cock sucked every night or I don't feel good, you know? And then I was gone for months. I didn't get my dick sucked by anyone. And then I come back and that same day my girlfriend's killed. I didn't, you don't even know. I'm so down bad, Lydia. Pez says, in Dishonored, you can creep on Lydia in the shower, and if you open the door and jump in the bathtub, you get a special ending? What? Pez, tell us about this special ending. Pez says, or wait, you can creep on Callista Kernrow in the bathtub? What do you... Pez, what do you want about? I like how I'm just like ignoring all of the story and just exploring. Equita says, funny note, the heirs to the Princess of Liechtenstein and Monaco are also called princes and princess. What? Like there's the Prince of Monaco and then there's the Prince of Monaco, the son of the Prince of Monaco, who's also the Prince of Monaco? Doesn't make any fucking sense. I hate Europe.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here.
Oh my god, I forgot how freaky everybody looked in this game.
True servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those...
Look at this dude's eyes. He's just like piercing into your soul. He's like,
I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists.
Equita says, Emperor as a title above King, as in Crusader King series, wasn't really a thing. It's much more complicated, but like complicated in a really stupid royal dynastics way. I hate dynastic history so much, it's 50% British historians sucking off the royal house. Of course it is, because that's what history was for the longest time.
You must be exhausted.
And still is to a large extent.
But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero.
Does this man blink? Oh, he does. Okay.
But his industrious mind buys him that right.
Okay.
Yes. Piero
Can I drink?
is much an artist as a technician.
Wish I could kill this fucker.
The gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep.
I always had a crush on this lady for some reason, Cecilia. Pez says, Piero Joplin often spies on Callista in the bath, and can be confronted about this after Anton Sokolov's kidnapping. If Corvo enters the bathroom after catching Piero peeking, a conversation with Callista will commence, where it can either offer an apology for his accidental entry or make a sexual advance. If Corvo does make an advance, Callista will reject him. If Corvo jumps in the bath anyway, the game over screen will show Loyalist conspiracy disbanded, citing irreconcilable hostilities. That's amazing.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress.
Uh-huh.
But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Wait, Cecilia's also just kind of like dumb, isn't she? Right? Just says, why is his skull so mutated? You know, it looks like he had radiation poisoning or malnutrition or something. Yeah, he super fucked up looking. You're correct. Dakota says, on an even funnier note, my Wi-Fi fucking crashed again. Okay, everybody is like, oh, Denmark is so awesome. Denmark is so great. But all you and Paz bitch about is like the internet shitting itself.
Crafting your weapons and gear.
Okay, Piero, it's loud in here. Piero, dude! You're gonna cut you're gonna cut your fingers. You're gonna drill a huge hole in your hand one day.
No, this cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Paz says, Addie, it's cause we're students. So? I know... Whatever. Piero's request is denied? Let me read this. Oh yeah, I remember Piero sucks.
Piero, no. I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King Sparrow's feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid off by the tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you gotta slow down, my guy. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve of your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need.
Damn. Seems you're being bullied, Piero, but I kind of don't care. You are a piece of shit. From what I understand. Aquita says, I curse at the heavens. Wait, what? My internet has been fine until now. But Paz is always bitching about their internet. Like, all the time, whenever we want to, like, play a video game together. Oh, my internet sucks, Addie. Oh, my internet's shitting its pants, Addie. It's like, okay.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
Hey, fucking holiness.
Just get
Aquita says, but Addie, I'm not Paz, but I associate you with Paz because all Danes are the same.
the assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them.
Damn, Piero.
Hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
No.
Lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
No, there's literally like, I look like I'm literally looking through a Coke bottle.
Gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the
There you
city for
go.
valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should
Archer
give us
says,
the
that's
money
why
to
Dutch
craft
is my primary European country of choice. One of my friends nonstop talks about how great his internet is, and how fiber internet is available in most cities. And even the ones that don't have fiber optics still have insane speed. But then you would have to learn Dutch, Audra. Have you heard what Dutch people call keys? Yes, let's have a look. Alright, let's look at my upgrades. I usually... we should do crossbow accuracy, maybe? Bone charn capacity. I don't need to do that until like the second level, really. Let's do accuracy and range. Thank you, Piero.
You must be exhausted.
Why do you talk so slow, Piero? Are you on drugs?
Your life will get even more.
Oh, fuck. I did an oopsie whoopsie. Oh god, what the fuck? I dropped my vape. Gosh. Oh, okay. Yes, I want to keep this setting. Sorry about that, gang. I fix it for you? Yes, you're right. I'd like to look around a while before I bed down.
Very well. You know best.
Audra says, ew, VSync enabled? I think VSync is natively off in in NVIDIA settings. Let me turn that off. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm getting 130 FPS. Does it fucking matter? No. Have you even noticed? No. Oh, look, it's a portal. What? Piero, give me your workshop key, you little cunt. Oh, you don't have a key on your butt. Yo, what the F? Bro. I want a window that opens like that. I want a window that's literally like 3 plates of metal. Pat says, well, found out my internet sucks because my USB port is like 10 years old and so my Wi-Fi dongle doesn't fit in perfectly. Pez, that's what you get for using a Wi-Fi dongle, you weirdo.
From sundown to sunrise, unless you are otherwise authorized.
Aquita says, so you want a shutter for a window. Yes, I have migraines. I just want an automatic shutter.
Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Wonder what's like... What? Oh, I can go under it, so what's the point in that being there? Ugh. Don't question video games, Addie. It's not good for you. Blood from the eyes? Well, that's just what happens when you look at Paz. Blood from the eyes. Oh, right, that you can't get up here without your freaking magical powers. Isn't that right? Pretty sure. Maybe not, maybe not. Paz says, hey. Listen, Paz, if you're gonna go around calling yourself a witch, you gotta admit that some people are going to invent stories about you cursing people, okay? You cursed me with blood eyes. Pat says, Astrid looks at me and she doesn't bleed from her eyes. But that's because she's built up an immunity. Been around you long enough, you know?
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation
very much
list.
so, but no
What?
The Weeper count
He is here to work.
Who's Wallace? I don't remember this dude, like, at fucking all.
People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Okay, Cecilia. Cecilia.
Admiral Havelock made it very clear that we aren't to carry lamps outside.
Okay. Why would I do that? Why would I carry a lamp outside? Emma says, young Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Before he got Gromit? Maybe. Oh god, look, this mattress sucks. What the fuck is up with this pillow? What the fuck? Gang, let's look at this bed for a second. This pillow, how are you, what the elf? Are you supposed to like, oh, that would annoy me so much. This would annoy the fuck out of me. Emma says, why is it a ravioli? Why is it like this? I don't understand. Go to sleep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's here to be a twink. I just love that, like, the big bad guy in the series is just a twink. Like, good morning. Corvo's like, why the fuck am I up this early? I don't want... Where's my... Oh, shit! Audra says, adding to the bed, why are you like this? Exactly. Like, why does it look that way? Explain to me why it looks that way. Yo!
Your life has taken a turn.
He looks a lot more masked in this game.
Dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city.
In Dishonored 2, he gets twinkier.
In the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
And beyond the world.
I know what it means. I don't want to spoil it for everybody.
And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you.
I always thought you could say no.
Come find me.
but maybe not. Any of you who played this game as a kid, did you also think about getting the tattoo? Oh, look, it's my dead wife. What's up? Oh, shit, you can't save her. Oh, aw, but, aw, she's dead and she's my wife. I mean, I'm teabagging her. Pat says he's also not voiced by Oswald Cobblepot. Is that seriously his voice actor's name? Oh no, that's the fucking penguin's names. You are just saying the actor. Alright. Yo, look at these fucking dweebs. They kidnapped my kid. Corvo, I'm very sad they say you're dead like mommy. But I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river, because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. No. Oh my god. What is up with her face? I think it's just this game. Yo, nice chest. What are you playing, Warhammer here, my guy? Bro, can you finish setting it up? We want to play Warhammer. Bitch. Damn, I forgot how scary these things were. I don't know why they didn't keep those. You know? Dakota says, you know, people complain a lot about the replacement voice actor for the Outsider in Dishonored 2, but honestly, I like him better. I agree, I like him better too, because he sounds twinkier. He sounds younger. He sounds like he's actually like 22 or like 25, you know? It doesn't sound like... I don't know, it just makes more sense, you know? At least to me. I know that you know is like one of my main filler words. It's the most annoying thing.
Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world.
Sorry, I need to stretch out my jaw.
These runes will grant you powers beyond.
Dakota says he also has more vocal range than a stale potato. True.
I give you this.
But I guess the original voice actor was going for like a sleepy kind of toked out sort of vibe, you know?
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my.
Archer says, with these horrific faces, I think royalty might be keeping it in the family a bit too much. That's a possibility, Audra. That's very much a possibility. Hold up. It's in this chat. The good thing about, like, getting a green screen is that you are all forced to see the way that I move my hands all the time. Okay, I know how to play the game. Oh, what does mommy have to say for us this time?
This place is the end of all things.
I don't like this wearing headphones. What's in here? Ooh, see? Always explore. Dakota says, oh yeah, definitely. I think it's on purpose, but I just personally don't really find his performance compelling. It bores me to listen to him. Yeah, I agree, as opposed to like Dishonored 2 Outsider, where he's like really like trying to get your attention. Look at me. Sneaking. Wah! 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 Does this go down? Yes, it does. Look at me, I found a chest. Oh, just these freaking mage potions. I don't give a shit. God, I want to play as Dowd so bad. Dowd is so much. He's got funner gameplay, Dowd does. Okay, we're upstairs. Where do we go? Not quite sure. Let's stand on the tip of this penis. We just gotta go down there. Okay. I see. I see. Us when we see Dishonored 1 twink. I want that twink obliterated. Okay. Teleport down, Eddie. Relax. Boop. Boop. Oop. I love that Bethesda, like, it's such like, it's so Bethesda, you know? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll think about it later.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it
Okay.
has to the others before you. And now
Like
I
Dowd?
return you to your world.
Okay,
But know that will
I
be
never
watching
understood why the outsider gave Corvo the mark, but also Dowd. It's like, what are your priorities, my guy? Like, what? I don't get it. Equita says the mage doesn't care about mage potions. Seems legit. Listen. Oh my gosh, look at all that shit. Yo, what the F? Cool, mystical whale. Yeah, I know what bone charms are. I've played this. This is the game series I've played. Like, so much. Is this like a DLC? I don't remember this being in the original. When I played it on the Xbox. Oh my god, like 50 million of them. Holy shit. Paz says, oh yeah, this is DLC, Addie. Okay, that makes sense. Drop assassinations, give you a bit of health. Swim speed, okay. Uh-huh. 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 Come on, give me a cool one. Power effects slightly improved. That's a good one. White rats can be consumed. That's pretty cool. White rats won't attack you. Look, I'm literally telling them to come at me and being like, ooh, you want to hang out? And then I'm literally murdering them. Maybe I'm a little evil. Emma says, rumors our teaching got shut down today for tax fraud and can't operate in California. By the way, unconfirmed. That seems a little too convenient.
Blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Yeah, you know where is a great place to get treatment for your health problems? It's a place that is known for being flooded all the time. Equita says, I understood it as the outsider getting bored and just having two opposed people with the same powers to be like, yes, fight for my entertainment.
Well, let's get down.
True?
First
That
off,
makes sense,
I know
Equita.
that
I believe you.
assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide. Act in
This
shadow,
guy has got
take
like
them
the
apart,
world's biggest
piece by
jaw.
piece.
Like his jaw is like the
Tonight,
size
my
of like
overseer Campbell died.
from my eyes
It won't be
to
easy.
my chin.
He's protected by his overseers.
He
an
has
army of religious zealots.
his jaw
If
is
you
that
can do
big.
it, you can.
Huge.
Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private.
Equita says that's why
Once you
Delilah
eliminate
has the
him,
mark,
get the
right?
journal.
I think Delilah has the mark because Delilah is a hot bitch.
Recovering her is obviously critical.
And he's like, yes, I love you.
That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay, Havelock, don't count on me for anything. Listen, I am not reading all of that.
Former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can.
Okay.
He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause.
Hey. Here. Oh, Piero's not here?
If you've a moment.
What? Oh, hey, Lydia. Can't you have like a romance with
Corvo.
Lydia? Maybe
Hello.
I'm wrong.
I'm Callista.
Callista?
I work here for Admiral Havelock.
You look like Lydia.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business.
You
but
literally
this is
look
important.
exactly the same.
I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer.
Mm-hmm.
That wretched man.
Yes.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me.
Uh-huh.
But my uncle, Jeff Kernow,
Oh,
still serves
fucking
as captain
Jeff.
in the City Watch. But he's a good man.
He's a
and my
cop.
only family.
All right.
The chatter
Only
in servant
family?
circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle.
Uh-huh.
Do you think you could protect him?
Oh, God.
You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession.
Yeah, I
Before you
used to
became an
be
assassin.
a protector. That was my job, I guess. This bitch is like, save my cop daddy's life. Yes, hey, Samuel. Damn, we gotta agree. Samuel's kind of got like this rugged little sexiness to him, you know?
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into...
That's what I thought, but he wasn't. Alright. But that fucking bitch was like, hey, Corpo, talk to me. And I was like, okay. Equita says, I mean, he has been stuck in the void for a long time. I don't see a TV in there anywhere. That's because I haven't invented TVs yet, Equita. There's all sorts of things in the void. I'm sure he could, like, void in some books. Void in, like, a radio. You know. Equita says, are you saying Beechworth gets beaches? Yes. But I'm just gonna hang my head in shame because that was a horrible pun. Boo. Alright. Jump height. I want that. Give me double jump. Yes. Double jump, honestly underrated. Probably the best early on power up that you can get. What the F? Sometimes you're very, very roughly reminded in this game that this game is a Bethesda game. You just get like a weird bug that doesn't make any sense. Also, what happened to the evil fish? You know?
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Oh wait, shit, I gotta go talk to Piero.
I'll be here.
Let me go talk to the creep. That's why I support Sokolov, because Sokolov doesn't, like, isn't a fucking pervert. Hey! Hey, piece of shit. Hey, garbage doo-doo shit man.
What can I do for you?
Die. Sorry, I'm so dramatic. Crossbow reload, okay. Do bone charn capacity and mask optics. I love zooming in my mask and going like zoop, 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 zoop. And bone charn capacity too. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Also, am I wrong in reading like witches in this game series as being like sort of gay? Like super gay even? Do we agree? Do we agree? Paz and Equita, we need to debate. Is Delilah gay? Yes or no? Equita says, I mean, a lot of them are, at least in Dishonored 2. What do you mean? Honestly, Dishonored 2, I played it super low audio, and I was just like refreshing over and over. I didn't really catch any of the story.
The other half's fighting over what's left.
Okay.
City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints.
Really, the pandemic is that bad?
Walks through one of those, and he ends up
Emma says, looking into the tax thing, a company registered as Artesian Future Technology did get suspended due to tax issues, but the director is same name as Artesian CEO. What is the name of the Artesian CEO? If it's a common name.
Take your pick.
Equita says, you can read their thoughts with the heart or hear their dialogue, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of them have a lot of gay dialogue. I don't remember this. I remember a lot of like, when Delilah comes back, we're gonna be the best bitches ever or whatever.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Director on the records is Noah Benjamin Katz. Artesian CEO is Noah Katz on Twitter. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing or not. Okay, time to kill this fucking guard ass bitch. Hey! Stupid ass. Fucking idiot. Throwing the bodies in the boat. In the boat. Okay. Bone charms. I will say the world building in this version, in Dishonored 1, is a bit better. Oh my god, what the fuck? Who saw me? What? I don't understand. Damn, dude. Okay, that lady doesn't like me for some reason. She's wigged out by me. I might try to shoot her with the sleepy potion. How do you zoom with your freaking mask? What button is it? Stupid bitch. Stop, like, ruining my playthrough. Survivor? Like, why were you freaked out by me, lady? I have to shoot you. Now you probably got, like, a bruise on your face now. All your fault.
1, 2, 3.
Also, can I just say, like, it is fucked up what the implication is of this heart. It's like, is Empress Caldwin dead? Like, or is she, like, just vibing in purgatory? Like, what's the deal? What's the situation? Okay, I'm gonna swim over there. I've never actually done that. Okay. Swim, Corvo. Come on, Corvo. You can do it. The freaking... Oh, they're getting you. The fish are getting you. Ooh, a chain. You know Corvo loves chains. I mean, who wouldn't? Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I remember this. I remember hating these bitches. What the fuck? Oh, God. Amanda says, okay, back. What did I miss? These chains are so bad. On par with Source Engine ladders. Okay, what is Spirited? Potions give you slightly more mana. Okay, good. That's a good one. Darren plus Gwen? Damn, bro. Looks like she left you, bro. Looks like it didn't work out, did it? Amanda says, what did I miss? So the Empress Caldwin is dead, and now I'm out of jail because they arrested me. They're pretending I killed the Empress, but I didn't, and I'm out of jail. And I'm here to search for my kid or something. I don't know. A lot of dead bodies just in the water. These guys kind of suck at throwing. Oh, fuck. I'm getting ate up. I'm trying so hard to find a way to get away. Okay, alright. Okay, we're good now. We're good. I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, come on.
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded
Deportation.
Hello, sir.
until qualified personnel.
Hello, survivor. What?
You
walking the streets with weapons? We don't need that.
Man, what about the guards walking around with weapons? You don't say nothing about them. Yo, hey, what are you doing?
Granny, come out with me instead.
Granny, Grandma, I'm hungry. I want some cookies. Looking, literally, she said that she's a granny. I want to talk to her. Hello? What does it say? Send us food, not bullets. Oh, wow. Little on the nose, I gotta say. Hello?
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Hey, Granny. Yo.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband?
I mean, yeah, sure.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Yes, your husband is a big, tall twink.
Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here.
I like Granny Rags.
I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Sure, Granny. I will take care of those men. And she does seem pretty banging though, right? Oh shit, we're gonna talk to the twink.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men...
Why did she say no? I feel like if an emperor's begging for you,
I
you say
want
yes.
to consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting.
Dumb. Now
Then
she's like living out here
she
with the
made a
rats.
different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer.
Yep.
The leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me.
Uh-huh.
What will you do, I wonder?
And I'll do whatever I want. Hello, Alder Groves. Welcome. I know that I'm looking really bright right now. It didn't look like this earlier. It's the sun. This will be fixed one day.
You never listen.
I will get rid of these old men that are bothering you. I'm gonna just do it in a sneaky way.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Why are they sad, Granny? Probably because they deal with your shit.
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
Okay.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
She doesn't have any money, my guy. She's like an old lady. She's like a pensioner. She has like $2. Oh shit.
Who's this dumb chump?
Alright.
Here you are.
Fucker. Oh fuck, I died. Damn, holy fuck, that was quick. Aldergrove says, I think this might be the first time I'm seeing Dishonored, though I've seen it around a lot. Dishonored is one of my favorite game series. I love sneaky games. I love being a sneaky little bitch. I love being Corvo, because he's a little sneaky little gay boy who walks around shaking his ass the whole time. Okay, Granny, I'll do it, blah blah blah. We're gonna talk to him again, but we're gonna skip it, because I don't want to talk to him again. We don't like him. Yeah.
You're on
Blah, blah, blah. See, like, now the sun isn't so bad and I look kind of normal.
Just garbage.
Dakota says, I'm not fucking some idiot who's been cooped up in a palace all his life. I love how the death cam makes it seem like your body disappears and your head is just rolling around alone on the ground. Yeah, I love that, and I love that they kept that in all of the Dishonored games.
Blind, not deaf.
Yeah, she's blind, you idiot. Don't be ableist.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way.
See? That guy is like, he's defending. He's defending Granny Rags from the ableist actions of her gentleman callers. Gentleman callers, she doesn't like you because you're ableist, my guys. Okay, I just need to get a good angle when these guys aren't looking at. Oh, shit. Come on, up. Damn it. It wasn't the, oh, he saw me a lot. Damn it. Damn it. Urgh. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. If I fuck up this time, we're just accepting it.
It's just a matter of time, buddy. Not fast enough.
Okay, there, done. Alright, let me pick these bodies up and hide them. I'm hiding the bodies up in your house, Granny. Do what you want with the bodies, Granny. Well, they're still alive, so... Do you think Granny Rags, like, would do shit with these dudes? I mean, I just gave her 3 free dudes. For free. I didn't ask anything in return. She just told me, and I did it. You know why? Be kind to your elders. I know she's like evil or something, but do it. Look at her. She's a granny.
My dear, I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man.
You're welcome.
Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
It's not my birthday.
I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving
My birthday was like a month ago.
Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity.
On the
I think
vanity?
you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance?
Yes, dancing was so
Our parties
fun.
were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Aw, poor Granny Rag. She used to be a party bitch, but she's not a party
I
bitch.
think the little birdies are sad today.
Amanda says, I refuse to be kind to boomers. Some boomers are
I
fine.
hope you like the
Holy
little
shit,
folk
Granny
parties.
Rags.
It's the least I could do for turning those louts away.
You're welcome.
I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot.
What do you want me to
You know
do?
what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor.
She doesn't sound
I'd
very
give you
old,
another
you know?
present. Another lovely room.
She sounds like a
from the
50-year-old
bones of a
MILF.
dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear?
Yes.
Dr. Galvani. Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach them. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first.
Okay.
Galvani lives on Clavering
I mean,
Boulevard.
Granny Rags is a gilf, and I'm doing this for her. I'm doing jobs for her.
Now run
We
off.
love her.
My baby birdies are
Equita says, a thing that annoyed me in Dishonored 2 is that accidentally putting a body down on something that turned out to be destructible would instantly kill them, and therefore breaking my merciful streak. I know.
to go or they won't.
It's a little annoying. It's like, why does putting a body on a crate make their body implode? Doesn't make any fucking sense. But okay. Other girl says, she sounds very potentially threatening. Like any moment she's gonna turn out to be a wraith hidden in human skin or something. Well, she is like evil. She is like, well, she's just evil, you know? Granny Rags. But we love her because she's, you know, she didn't do anything. I'm not reading all of this. You can, there is an app where you can read all of the Dishonored, like, all of the loose lore, like books and shit. You can find that online. I'm not doing it for you. I do remember though, when Dishonored first came out, there was an app where you could like just smash rats. Does anybody remember that? I remember.
No. They took my uncle's business over there. 7 strictures bullshit.
Don't be stupid. I've been watching how they operate.
Okay. Can I get up there? Oh, look at me. Fucking right up there. Elder Grove says she's a tough old broad. Exactly. Alright, let's listen to this audiograph.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat. But
Yes.
in what respect?
They're fat.
Size and the
Big
coarseness of its
rats.
fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete.
Look at that big old fucking rat. Look at that big old. Whoa. It like. It like gets bigger. I don't understand. Like it embiggens.
This was not a gradual migration.
Putting things in your hands makes them smaller.
Perhaps by a form.
Well, Corvo is a protective guy. Maybe that is like his deal. Can you Google this to make sure I'm not like making it up in my mind? I remembered there was a Dishonored app where you smash rats. I thought that was a cooch for a second. What did the mission clue be? What was it? Dr. Galvani has a secret hidden room behind a wall of books. Oh, I wonder where it could be. Could it be in the frickin' bookcase where there's a scratch on the ground and big ass wheels on the side of a bookcase? I wonder where the secret room is. It's truly a mystery. Damn, it's stinky in here. Okay. Emma says stealth 100. It's truly so difficult to figure this out. Oh, and I wonder which book it is. Wow, okay. Thanks for the plague rat viscera. Putting that in my pocket, like, you know? Pez says, Dishonored Rat Assassin for the iOS, a game that was released before Dishonored as a teaser, where you kill rats. I fucking knew it! I knew it, I knew it. I knew I didn't make that up in my mind. If there's any, like, gameplay footage that you can find, Pez, send me a link. I demand it. Oh my god, there's Oblivion-ass swallow sounds. Emma says, rats! We're rats! We're the rats! We were just talking about, Jerma and how, I'm disappointed with him. Okay, I remember there was people here.
Touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Idiot.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital
Oh,
essences?
phone's ringing.
I think so.
Phone's ringing.
Scrubbing. You're unclean.
Hello?
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol...
Pardon? Yes, that's me.
What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats.
Mm-hmm.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. Anyone can save this city.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, I have that written down.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. That was just... Okay, I don't get this. I don't get this. Question. Why do doctors send you a text, right? And they're like... They send you a text, and they're like, confirm your appointment at this and this time. And you say, okay, I've confirmed it. And then they call you hours later to confirm that you're coming to your appointment? Yeah, I know. I already confirmed it, my guy. Sorry about that, gang. Pez says, I'm currently helping my friend find Skyrim BDSM mods. 'Cause a long story. But yes, let me find the Rat Assassin video. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. Let's watch Rat Assassin. Very important to me that we watch Rat Assassin. Okay. Oh, I gotta pee a little bit. Don't you hate when you have to pee really bad? Okay, come on. Come on! God, sometimes things just... They get on my nerves. Oh my god, yes, I remember this. Yes. Yes, it was like Fruit Ninja. And it was kind of hard. Look how many fucking bombs they put on screen. Oh my god, I wonder if I could find my own iPod. Look at this. This was it. This shit was like the bomb when I was a kid. Literally, it was just like Fruit Ninja, but with mice. Or rats, I guess. Listen to this intense ass music. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Success. Amazing. Listen, that's just like, that's the world we used to live in it, remember? Like, we used to live in a world of Fruit Ninja knockoffs all the time.
Black magic nonsense? Another night, another patrol with you.
Oh man, these cops hate each other. Who else will be friends with cops other than other cops? That's sad. Oh fuck! Okay, whew.
Anyone there?
No, there's nobody here. Only trash. Body goes in trash. Got him. Okay, oh shit, it's 3:50. Damn, see? Time flies when you're having fun playing Dishonored. Equita says I'm a stealthy assassin, a ghost in the shadows. Violently strikes door. Yo, old man. I got rid of those pieces of shit that were bothering you.
I owe you, brother.
Hey, ooh.
I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
Exactly. Fuck them.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business.
Okay. You know what annoys me? In Dishonored 2, you can like jump on people and like smash their head into the ground to knock them out. And I'm like, that would kill them. That's how you murder someone. You're smashing their skull into the concrete ground. Or the stone ground, rather, which sometimes is worse. Where is it, old man? Oh my god, where is it? It's like annoying me. Oh, it's above stairs? Okay. Nice. That one is albinos. Check it out. Oh, look! We're just souping up our, like, white rat. Like, buffs. We're getting hella white rats. Audra says, what I don't get is why do we even have appointments if the doctors won't show up for like an hour after your appointment? I fucking hate it. Well, in some sense it's like not their fault because like doctors work a lot, tons of hours, and they try to make appointments the best they could, but it's also like you get people that take longer than expected. You can't help that 'cause you're working with like people. Equita says, there's also that thing while playing Dishonored 2 where open dumpster button and the throw body button was the same, but I kept accidentally throwing bodies at closed dumpsters. That was funny. Oh, the greatest thing about Dishonored 2 was like the fact when you can do like link bodies to get like people together and like knock out like 20 people at once. Well, not like 20 people, more like 5 because the game can't handle that much power. Ew, bro. Don't you know there's a coronavirus? Why are you clearing your throat with no, like...
I don't need shit from you.
Oh, exactly. See, that guy's calling him out. Man, these police suck. Oh, I think I have to get onto the other side. Audra says, I just have a huge problem with it because I can't handle sitting in a waiting room for longer than half an hour before it just drives me insane from all the people being noisy and shit. It gives me headaches. I know, and then you can't like wear headphones or anything because you're waiting out for somebody to call your name. So you can't like, you know, it sucks. It's the worst. Oops. I did a fucky wucky. Equita says, yeah, linking. Like linking a soldier to an officer, then using him as a body shield. So when that officer shoots him, he dies? I have never done that because I always do a sneaky breaky little playthrough. But that is actually... I might play some Dishonored 2 later today. That's... Oh, gosh. I love hearing how other people play this game. Because it's always like something... It's always like, oh my gosh. I never knew. It's like watching other people play Breath of the Wild, you know? Equita says, honestly, doing assault where you're super violent is pretty fun in Dishonored 2. I might do that in Dishonored 2. We might be like evil Emily Caldwin where we just murder people all the time. I'm not playing as Corvo. I don't understand why they gave you the choice to play as Corvo. That is a story about Emily Caldwin, you know? Do we agree, do we concur that Corvo's story is objectively worse than Emily's? Because it feels like it was like added in last minute because people didn't want to play as a girl. Ooh, look at me, I found a grenade. Damn. Imagine leaving a grenade just sitting in the rain. Equita says, I just wish I was better at using the abilities, lol. I am so bad at fighting in Dishonored 2. Like, anytime I get discovered, I get. How do I zoom in my eyes? I know didn't I buy those? Zoom is left alt. Oh, I thought it was Z.
When's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done.
Okay.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Everything's fine.
How do I get in there?
Like I run a game of Nancy.
Yeah.
I remember I need like a key. That guy has the key. Okay, shit. Rat. I just say something before you kill it. Say its name before you murder it. Equita says, I just slide tackle everywhere in Dishonored 2. The enemies get confused and you get free executions when you do that. Huh. Fascinating. Who has the key? That man has the key. But I have to be smart about it. Be a little intelligent about what I'm doing here. Which, you know, if you are a regular of this stream, you will know. Being intelligent is incredibly difficult. In no matter what. Any situation, I'm always just dumb. Do y'all remember a single situation where I seemed like I knew what I was doing? Whoa, how'd you see that? What? Yeah, it was totally rats all the way up here on the roof. I want y'all to name a single time where I was smart. Name it. Also, Equita, did you know in Dishonored 2 you can put rewire tools on clockwork automatons? And like, you know, rewire them so they're not aggro? Or they'll attack other people? Like, you know, the cops? Oh yeah, I have the master key. Look at me, I'm the queen. I'm the big bitch. Okay. I need to get all the way to the other end without being seen. Seems a little difficult. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's time to save it and hit stream ending. I'm sorry, I don't know why I do that voice all the time. Equita says, I did know that. Makes a Jindosh mansion hilarious. A lot of people don't know that you can do that, and they get really upset about the clockwork automatons. Anyway, we're going to raid Emma before we go, but I want to say a few things before we go. Number one, if you're new here, if you haven't followed, please follow. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Join the Discord. Here's a link to the Discord. The Discord is where we all hang out. It's where I talk the most. It's where you'll find out most up-to-date information about what's happening with the stream, because sometimes I have health issues and I have to postpone the stream, like this Friday I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm moving that Friday stream to Saturday. Another thing is we have a Patreon, and now I want to thank my patrons Paz, Equita, Silvercore, and Howie, the homies, the #1 bitches. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. You are the best. I love you so much. That's one of the most direct ways to support me. Another way is to donate directly through donations on stream. There's several links that you can find. Now, let's find Emma to stream, to raid. Emma is doing Kingdom Hearts randomizer streams. Now, if you don't know what randomizers are, it's like they randomize the game. So, like, everything drops like a random thing and shit like that. It's really interesting. But it also seems really confusing to me, you know? So let's go check out Emma. Go be nice to it. Emma's really nice. Emma's been streaming since before I've been streaming, and it was like what inspired me to stream. All right, gang. 2, 1, let's go!